Oh man, to never give up, man. I mean, to just keep it moving, and definitely we've been talking about creating a record together for years now, actually. But you know, it's all time, place, and and business. So so you know, I still look forward to a hit record right now that I have a couple tucked up my sleeve, some production with my boy Tracks a Million out the 408. So we got a couple things in the behind the scenes that we're cooking on right now, you know, but 40 was definitely another one, man.
That's what's up. Sick with it, man. Give me one more, man.
One more. Let's see.
You named a lot of names, man. This is.
I'll tell you another person that when I was a kid. I mean, I grew up listening to the West Side Connection a lot.
Yeah.
Ice Cube.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Dub C. And I got to open up for Mac 10 a few times. And he was real humble and real cool. And this was out in the South when I was doing shows more in LA, that area, you know what I'm saying? Because I try to touch as many places as I can, you know, even though I'm independent, I try to really get my grind on.
For sure.
And Mac came to Sacktown. He went out to Sacktown and he had his boy Wade, shout out to Wade, who's his manager, hit me up like, hey, you know what, call Ray and and tell him if you want to come open up, man. So I was like, you know, come meet us at the room, woo.
Yeah.
So that was like, what? I mean, out of all people, you calling me? I mean, you know.
He said, what?
Yeah, man. So man, shout out to Mac, man. He made me, and he also, I'll tell you what he taught me. At that time, I had a record, the What You Know About Me record with Keith, Sugar Free and Sanquay, playing on both stations in at that time, you know what I'm saying? Which that is kind of unheard of when it comes to local talent or California talent, because, you know, there's a lot of politics sometimes, and I was able to do that, and sometimes I'd be like shoved this way or that way, and I didn't want, you know, I don't like to play the politics, I just try to let the music speak for itself, and I was able to talk to Mac about it because it was happening at that particular time, and he said, Ray, cuss word, don't worry about it, do your thing, you know what I'm saying? And so I was like, good looking out, PIMP, man, and so that was another great experience, man, but a lot of great things, man, you know, but I stay on my hustle, man.
Yeah, man, most definitely. You work with a lot of people, man. Projects, let's go to the projects that you got. What projects can we go look out from Ray Dogg?
Actually, I've got a few Corporate Thugs projects. Not to be confused with Young Jeezy. Me and Jeezy already had to go ahead and have our attorneys handle things, but I do own the Corporate Thugs name. And he got the CTE, and that's it, not the Corporate Thugs. And so if you go looking for a couple Corporate Thugs albums, man, there's a couple dope albums out there, man. Underground. The one that Mac Dre was on, that was for the Corporate Thugs album, part 1.
Wow.
Also, Bullies with Foolies is on there, Juice, Killer Tay's on there, Sebo's on there. So check out the Corporate Thugs album, that's my group.
Wow, real quick, man, going into, you said you went to court for all that. What happened with that? How did you get into that? And it was just, how long process did it take?
Yeah, and we can't get too much into it because of how, about that stuff, but this is basically what happened. I mean, we had put out that first Corporate Thugs album in like 2002. And then Jeezy popped up on the scene as far as we're concerned, acknowledgement in like 2006 or 7 or something like that. He popped on, you know,
years later.
I mean, he was signed to Def Jam and was on TV, you know, on the video shows and all that. And I got a phone call like, Ray, who is this cat right here? You know, he's got Corporate Thugs and this and that. You know how your boys are quick to, you know, they're quick to regulate. So I was like, what? You know, nah, this can't be right. You know what I'm saying? So sure enough, man, I mean, it started to get big. This is when he had like that Survivor song, and so I was like, what? Oh man, and at that time, you know, we kind of felt like, you know, like, damn, you're kind of stealing our whole down. I mean, you know, it was like he kind of comes across as like a West Coast gangster type cat, you know, and he admits that he listened to NWA in the Bay, you know, like, and a lot of Atlanta rappers have done that from what I've heard, you know what I'm saying?
Not just Atlanta though.
Yeah, I'm sure there's all over, you know what I'm saying?
But it's particular.
You know, the West Coast music has a big influence, you know, definitely at that time, you know. And so eventually I just try to reach out to him. I actually called him. I try to call his office, and I try to send him emails, and because I'm the type of guy who I just try to go straight to the source,
and
let's just figure it out. What happened?
Definitely.
I just want
holla at me.
Yeah, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Before I know it, I'm just sitting around one day, and I get a phone call like, this is attorney, Young Jeezy and them's attorney, what do you want?
Wow.
What do you want to do? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, okay, well, I just wanted to chop it up and see what's really happening. But since his attorney hit me, then I had to get my own attorney. Shout out to the Radoslavich court offices out there in Sac, man. They helped me out. They believed in me.
Right.
And they took the case on, man. And it took about 3 years to finally come to a conclusion. I mean, it could have went longer and longer. I was just tired of it, I feel like when Pac said, I was just tired of going to court, man.
But that's real talk.
Oh, it's real, man.
So you really went through that, man. Living the music business, man. And that's what it is.
Absolutely.
So the projects we talked about, man. Let's go into the, who do you want to work with that you have not worked with yet, worldwide, any genre, top 3 to you, alive.
Oh, man.
Any genre, worldwide.
Yeah, that's huge. Man, I would love to have Sade do a hook for me. That would be like incredible.
Yeah.
I've always, since Bruno Mars came out, I've always liked Bruno's style and swag.
I think he's doing the Super Bowl too.
Yeah, he is doing the Super Bowl. Man, it is
featuring Ray Dogg.
Now that's what I'm talking about right now. That's the next level.
Give me one more.
Man, and I have a funny story about Bruno that bashed on me, but I'll keep it on. Okay. I'll tell you later when we off. Because that kind of made me not want to work with, but I gotta keep it 1,000. But let's see. So those are 2. Sade, Bruno's dope. Let me think of a rapper. A rapper that would be incredible to work with. You know what? Snoop, man. Snoop would be definitely, man.
The dog or the lion?
The dog. No, the dog. It has to be the dog, man.
Oh, Ray Dogg, Snoop Dogg. It only makes sense.
I mean, my name was kind of inspired by that. My uncle used to call me Ray Dogg, since when Snoop came. So it's
Snoop Dogg, Ray Dogg, Dog Pound.
Yeah, it would all make sense. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I keep it 1,000, man. So it's the truth. So Snoop would definitely, just because he's still a factor, like E40, you know what I'm saying?
Still. Most definitely. Ray Dogg is in the building, man. Let's go into your contacts: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, email, website, Instagram, all the good stuff. What would that be?
Okay, all of them are /Ray Dogg Music. So Instagram /Ray Dogg Music.
2 G's on the dog.
Yeah, 2 G's, RAYDOGG, MUSIC, just the way it's supposed to be spelled.
That's what's up. He can spell.
Yes, sir. I want a spelling bee in my time.
Yes, that's what's up, man.
And
that's what's up.
Twitter /Ray Dogg Music.
Yeah.
Facebook /Ray Dogg Music, and then you can also hit up my official website, raydogg.com, and that has all the links on there and videos, and some of my other projects. My other solo album that I have out is Ray Dogg Life of Don Ray, which I put out about 4 years ago now, and then my new one, Ray Dogg Vinos. I'm adding the Vinos in there, you know what I'm saying? Give it a little twist on them. Yes. But now Ray Dogg Vinos, Team So Mean, which is inspired by the single and video with Baby Bash, So Mean. And that actually hit iTunes and shelves on New Year's. So it's out there. Please go get it. Hit up Rasputin's, you know what I'm saying? Or jump online and please support your boy. I appreciate you.
Most definitely, man. Most definitely, man. Ray Dogg is in the building, man. I want to thank you for coming in, man. You got all these great stuff that is going on, man. Let's go into shout-outs. You want to shout anybody out? And if so, who do you want to shout out?
Man, I'm just gonna keep it simple because there's too many people.
For real.
I'm gonna shout out my whole team, Corporate Thugs, High Money, everybody who's been rolling with me. Obviously, everybody who's ever worked with me and given me an opportunity, man. I appreciate every single one of you, and I want to shout out all the fans, man.
Yes.
I definitely appreciate you guys, and it's still growing. So please continue to grow with me, man. I love y'all, and let's hopefully get into some of this dope music.
We gonna do it, man. We're gonna definitely get into this music, man. But one more question. What is the future for Ray Dogg?
The future for Ray Dogg is to the top, baby.
To the top.
To the next level.
The next level.
And I just want to continue to grind and keep getting to the next level, which I've been blessed that every year it seems to get a little bigger and bigger and bigger. Independent grinding is very difficult. I don't have no major backing or anybody's money. I don't know nobody nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that's a difficult thing to do. You really got to stay grinding. So my thing is to stay motivated and inspired to keep grinding. Because some days you have those days where, I just want to quit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, it's hard. But I always stay inspired. I'm thankful that I find inspiration either out of people or music or somebody. So I just want to keep growing. And then after that, I also want to keep the label growing. So, you know, pick up new artists, try to help youngsters coming up.
Yes.
You know, and my daughter can sing. She's just, you know, 10 years old, but she likes to sing, so maybe put some energy and time behind her.
Yes.
And artists, you know, young artists coming up, and maybe some of the older ones who just haven't gone the right direction.
Most definitely, man. Do you got any tips, man, for upcoming artists, man? Because you just mentioned that you want to help people out as well. But anybody that's upcoming as an artist, man, because you said independent is a hard way. Like you said, it's like, man, putting all your effort and time into just being independent. Any tips for these youngsters that are trying to be independent too, and just, you know, get in the game or just get their feet wet? You know, what would Ray Dogg have to say to them?
First thing I would say is, if you're not doing this music for the love of it, and you really don't have a passion, and you think you're just gonna get rich off it, I would just suggest you quit now.
Yeah. Because you put more money into it than you get out.
I mean, I just don't think it's fair for so many people who do have passion, and the pipeline is getting clogged up by people who aren't serious.
For sure.
So I think be serious about your craft, and be serious about what you're doing and what you're putting out.
Yeah.
And always try to fine tune everything, so that way when you present it, like Bash told me a very important thing is, like, you know, first impressions are everything, and you know, a lot of people say that, and he just reminded me of it, you know, last time we talked, you know, and it was basically to make sure that when you hand somebody something or say, here, listen to this, you know, take your time and invest in yourself to get the mix downs right, you know, the vocals right, the mastering right. Same thing goes
proper procedure.
Yeah, with graphics and your website. You know, the best advice I can give is put out something quality, as opposed to just throwing something out there. You know what I'm saying? Or just taking a picture out of your camera and then using some text that says the name, you know, your name and your single, and then you're posting it, and you're, you know, that's a difficult way. I mean, a lot of people look at that and just you're not going to be taken seriously. So my advice is, you know, give yourself the opportunity to be taken
seriously. Professionalism.
Professionalism goes a long way.
Most definitely. Ray Dogg music in the building, man. I'm gonna get to this music because you just got so many features, so much people on these stuffs, man. I don't know what number one is, but what is number one?
Man, what is number one? That's a good question, man. That's a good question, because I don't even think I know, to be honest with you. Let's check it out.
Let's check it out.
Let's listen, and then I'll come back and tell you.
Yeah, okay, that's what it is. We come right back.
But this is Ray Dogg. Let's go.